Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. This is day 6 of our March 2019 Walt Disney World vacation. I'm not doing really great right now. I didn't feel well yesterday. I woke up this morning with a very bad headache and my neck was really sore and a very bad sore throat. And it's raining and it's very cold. And I had been keeping track of all of my charges really carefully on a piece of paper that I was going to use for a future video to talk about the dining plan and everything, and I just lost it somewhere between my room and the front desk, and I'm really upset, and I don't feel good, and yeah, so I'm not getting a very good start to the day, and yeah, anyway, we're going to Magic Kingdom, I think. I don't even know what's going on. Enjoy the vlog.
Inside the boat, and please watch your children. Thank you. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentada ante los manos, brazos, pies y piernas de los y cuide a los pequeños.
To do things that are longer and covered or inside, but the advice that people give you about what to do when it rains, one of the pieces of advice you'll always hear is just put on a raincoat or a poncho and go to the parks anyway, because the lines will be really short because nobody will also go. Yeah, that's a lie. Everybody's still here. The lines are still just as long, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 90, over 100 minutes. So now instead of there not being any people, you're waiting in line in a queue, potentially outside, and getting rained on as well. So I don't know what the solution is, but even the people mover, I mean, I think we waited how long to get on the people mover just now? 15 minutes maybe? So here we go. Oh, they won't let us go through right now. Yeah. You guys want a picture by the mural? Too crowded, and we were leaving Magic Kingdom right now, and there were about 7 zillion people coming in because it finally stopped raining. And so we were going to try to take a boat over to one of the resorts, but the boat broke down. And so they told us to get out of the boat line and go to the monorail. And so now we're getting on the monorail and going to probably Grand Floridian to chill for a little while. Off at Grand Floridian, and we are just exploring the resort. We went in the bath shop and smelled all the yummy stuff. Here's the pool area out back. The stairs, we're going down to the lobby. This is a very pretty resort and very expensive. But if you can afford it, it's a very nice place to stay. Oh look, there's a little seating area for kids. No birds in there, just bird cages. I don't think there's any in there either. They'd have to be huge. I do hear birds chirping, it's not just you.
Do you think it's just people sitting right now?
Oh, that's a possibility. These ceiling skylights are beautiful. This is the elevator. Oh, live piano. Wait for it. Off the lobby, they have, here's the Grand Floridian Cafe, which is a table service restaurant. And here's the menu. And then 1900 Park Fair is a character dining. Lunch, that's breakfast lunch, not brunch. That's weird. And this is a character dining meal. This is, we had a reservation here at one point and I canceled it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Out back here, there's swans.
Look over there.
Fountains where?
There's a little game area.
Oh, they're playing games. They have like poolside games. Most of the resorts do have in the afternoon poolside games. I want to come back over here and look at the map a second. There's more buildings here than I realized. I think that's the villas over there. And there you can see the Polynesian. Yeah, we just came out of the main building. This must be summer house. Must be this. Yeah, and the villas is over there. Polynesian's over there. These are all different rooms, hotel rooms. Courtyard lawn games from 12 to 5.
For the comfort of others, no smoking, please. Thank you. All day. Keep the wood pile down.
This is the part of the Tron construction. No, Epcot's that way. Maybe there's a garage where they are inside at night.
Bay Tower, where I was going to say one of these days. Bay Tower, I think. That is super duper. Alright, check this out, baby. We're inside a hotel. Look at that.
Hello everyone, it is Tuesday evening and we finished our day at Magic Kingdom, and what started out as kind of a rough day ended up actually being a pretty good day. We didn't necessarily get tons accomplished, if you will, in theme park jargon, but we had a pretty good day. It did rain a good till like 3, and then kind of on and off sprinkled after that. We slept in this morning and didn't even leave here until 10:30, that about right? Yeah, we left here about 10:30, Pop Century, and we went to Magic Kingdom. And I did start to feel better pretty quickly. I took some decongestant and some ibuprofen, and then I took ibuprofen like throughout the day, and I was actually fine. So I almost wonder if that headache might have been from like the change in the weather with the rain or something, but it was very humid today. And we just did a few, well, the first thing we did was we went to lunch. We had a reservation at Liberty Tree Tavern, and we were an hour early, and we didn't have enough time to go on an attraction really because the waits were too long. So we went to Liberty Tree and we asked, could we check in early? And they said yes. So we actually ended up eating about an hour earlier than we were supposed to. We finished and left the restaurant 5 minutes after we were originally supposed to have gotten there. So, and it was a very good meal. And that, I think, made us all feel a lot better too. And then we rode, did we go on It's a Small World?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on It's a Small World. And then we went on People Mover?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we went on People Mover. And then we split up because Megan had a fast pass for Space Mountain, so that was her second time riding that. And Ben and I had a fast pass for Haunted Mansion, which was our second time riding that. Haunted Mansion stopped 4 times while we were on it, but it was fine. And then we met back up at Pinocchio Village House. We actually got a table inside to avoid the weather, and we got treats from Storybook Treats, which I will make a review video about what we got there. And then we decided to, we looked around the castle a little bit, which you'll see here in the vlog, just at some of the charming, neat little things that are under and around the castle. And then we decided to just get out of the park because it was about 3 o'clock and it had stopped raining, and this mob scene of people were coming into Magic Kingdom at 3 o'clock, and the wait times were all just crazy high. And we're like, we're not going to be able to go on anything. We didn't have any more fast passes until 7 p.m. And so I said, guys, you just want to get out of here for a while and get away from all the craziness. And so they said, sure. So then we went and rode the monorail around. We were going to take a boat, but right when we got in line for the boat to Grand Floridian, a cast member came and told us that the boat we were supposed to go on had to go out of service for mechanical issues, and he sent everyone away from the boat dock and said, go take the monorail instead. And so we never did get to ride a boat, but that's okay. It was cold and wet today all day, so. And then, so we took the monorail around to Grand Floridian and got out and walked around Grand Floridian for a while, which you'll see in the video. And then we got back on the monorail and went back past Magic Kingdom back to Contemporary. And we had a very nice dinner at Contempo Cafe. And then we had a very nice conversation with 2 couples that we met from Rhode Island, and talked to them for, 30 minutes, half an hour. Started out talking about the weather, and then ended up talking about Disney and travel, and they subscribed to our YouTube channels. Thanks, guys. And exchanged emails, and they were just really nice people, and they were really surprised we weren't DVC members. I don't know how I would ever afford DVC, but I appreciate the thought. And so it was a very nice conversation. They thought my kids were great, and so that was fun. They were going to a DVC event at the Wave there at the Contemporary after we left them. And then we had to go because we had to get back for our fast pass for Peter Pan's flight. And we took the monorail back to the park, back to Magic Kingdom, and we actually had some time, and the wait for Pirates of the Caribbean was only 25 minutes, and so we went, and Ben wanted to ride that one more time. It was so funny because when we first got here, the first time we rode it, he was remembering Disneyland, which has 2 or 3 drops and is longer, and he went on that when he was 4, and he remembered being scared, and I don't know if he didn't remember doing it here when he was 6, I'm not sure. But anyway, so he said he doesn't like that ride. So we thought after we rode it the first time we would never ride it again. But then he and I rode it one time while Megan was riding Space Mountain the other day. And he specifically requested, can we ride it one more time? Because this is one of my favorite rides here. So changed his view. And so we rode that one more time, and the wait wasn't bad at all, and it kept moving. And then we went to our Peter Pan's Flight Fast Pass, and we love that ride, but it's too short. And then we went, oh, and in the meantime, Megan noticed that Splash Mountain was down. And basically we were going to have back-to-back fast passes. We were all going on Peter Pan's flight together. And then she was going to ride Splash Mountain while Ben and I went on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad one more time. Since they're right next to each other, that would have worked great. But even before we got on Peter Pan's flight, she noticed that Splash Mountain was down. And it was still down when we got off. And so we went over there, and we actually could see them evacuating people off the log at the very crest of the big drop. Like they had all the lights on and everything because it was dark at this point, and we could see them opening up some door up there and coming out and getting the people out of the log. And we just thought to ourselves, oh my gosh, can you imagine how terrifying? You're just about to go over that drop and the ride breaks down, and who knows how long they were stuck there. Because how long did you notice that on the app, Meg, that it was down?
At least an hour.
Probably an hour or more. She saw that it was down. And can you imagine those people must have been stuck there that whole time before they were able to come up and get them off. So we went over to Splash Mountain, and right away the cast member was telling people, your fast pass for Splash Mountain will be converted to a fast pass, just like what happened with us on Pooh the other day. When a ride breaks down and you have a fast pass for it, well, that time we didn't have did we have a fast pass for Pooh? Yeah, we did. But they didn't know that. That was because we were on the ride. So if you're on a ride and the ride breaks down and you don't get to finish the ride, or you have a fast pass for a ride and the ride is down, they give you a free fast pass, or they convert your fast pass into basically a fast pass for anything. Now, there are 3 things they won't let you use it for, and this should tell you something. They told us this both when it happened at Pooh and at Splash Mountain. You can use it for anything except Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Peter Pan's Flight, or meeting Mickey and Minnie at Town Square Theater. And that just must be a capacity thing. They just know that those attractions will get overwhelmed with people then. So it worked out fine. Megan didn't get to ride Splash Mountain, unfortunately. It was dark and cold, and she would have got wet. So she then got to come over and use her free fast pass with us and go on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Unfortunately, so did a lot of other people who were, obviously couldn't use their fast pass for Splash Mountain because they're right next to each other. We could see a whole bunch of them went over to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, but it was fine. I mean, at first it looked like, oh my gosh, the fast pass line is 3 times longer than the standby line. But we caught up to the standby line very quickly, and then we got on really quick. Some poor person got sick in the exit. There were 3 separate spots. So I don't know if it was 3 people or 1 person vomited 3 times. Poor person. We felt really bad. The cast member was like, everyone stay to the left, stay to the left. And we got up around the corner and we're like, oh. So I don't know who that was, but I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry. Don't eat too and then go on a roller coaster. And then we decided to come back to the resort. It was about, what time is it?
9:40.
9:40. I think we were on the bus at 9 because we could see the fireworks everywhere going off at Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios as we came back to the resort. I really don't mind missing the fireworks. I mean, they're great shows, but I guess I've seen them all before, and I don't really mind. How important is it to you guys to watch Illuminations tomorrow night?
Not so important.
Ben,
What?
do you want to stay and watch Illuminations tomorrow night at Epcot?
Sure.
It is, I kind of do. It is the last time we'll ever see it because it's going away. So we might try to get a spot and watch it tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow our plan is to go, again, we're going to sleep in. Yay! Because we're just going to do World Showcase tomorrow. And World Showcase doesn't open till 11 with a couple of exceptions for breakfast, like Les Alpes and Akershus. So we're just going to take it easy. We don't have a reservation anywhere for food, and we have 1 fast pass for Frozen Ever After. I'm very excited about that because we have never been on it because it was not open when we were here last time. Maelstrom was closed, but Frozen Ever After wasn't open yet. So tomorrow we're going to tackle all the countries that we can. And it is supposed to be nicer weather, so that will be good. So thank you guys for joining me for this vlog of day 6. We have 2 more days of vlogs coming, and then we have to go home. And then there's school and snow and slush and mud. Yuck! Anyway. Oh, I have to say one more thing about mousekeeping. Yesterday and today, they did not take the tip I left for them. So I'm not leaving them one anymore. Because if they're not going to take it, I'm kind of annoyed though. I mean, I put it in the most obvious place I could think to put it. I put it like sticking out under the phone, like, here's your money. And they didn't take it today, and they didn't take it yesterday. The first day, I made a little note, thank you mousekeeping, and put it in that. And they took it that first day, but they also took the note. And they took it the second day and the third day, but then they haven't taken it since. And I didn't have anything else to write another note on. So, too bad for you. I don't know why. I don't really feel like tipping them anyway, because they certainly aren't going the extra mile or doing anything special. Yeah. Are you going to go get us some drinks? Meg's going to go get us some drinks. We're thirsty. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Safe travels.
We can make a wildfire getaway.